Beautiful women wonder why men don't approach them. Oh, that's easy, because they don't want to be on like a fucking TikTok video or some fucking Vine where they're getting exposed. It's simple as that. They don't want to go and be accused for being like rapists or some shit like that. That's the only reason. So now men are going, nah, actually, I'm not even going to fucking approach these bitches. And also, on top of that, the massive expectations a lot of women have. Oh, he's got to be 6 foot tall, and he's 6 figures. His dick's got to be, the length of 6 dicks. He's got to have 6 feet. What the fuck?
There's a really interesting trend at the moment of very attractive women complaining that men are no longer approaching them.
Yeah.
And
well, that's going to happen, love. Yeah.
I find this absolutely fascinating. So,
it's hilarious.
When I was a young man, I only plucked up the courage to actually just walk up to a random woman on the street once because she was really attractive and say, hey, would you like to go out? She turned me down, right?
Yeah.
Every other time I've got girlfriends or women who have been interested in me, they've basically come to me and sort of signaled to me that they're interested. And so, frankly, I've never been the sort of walk up to a girl and just start chatting her up type. But that most of the time, women will signal when they are interested in you, and you just, if you're interested back,
you can approach,
you can pick it up and go from there.
I get that, yeah.
But I think that there is at least a certain kind of woman who enjoys the attention, right? Who likes to know that actually,
facts,
she is an attractive woman,
facts.
She's flattered.
I think that's why a lot of attractive women who know that they're attractive, they dress provocatively in an attractive way, and they love attention. Like, they love that. It's like, not to say that they haven't got anything else, but it's like their beauty, which is on a timer, but their beauty is at the forefront. You know what I mean? So they love to flaunt it, and they love to see their attention get their gain, and then being able to shoot everyone down. It's like it must be a buzz for them. I don't know.
By men making the effort and, well, as this woman says, catcalling her. Let's listen.
Yeah.
Tell me why every day I go out looking adorable, tits bouncing, skin glistening, and yet nobody ever
Who's got the echo, so he must be listening to it on a loudspeaker. I know about these echoes.
hits on me or approaches me. Ever! Oh my god,
Yeah, no, man, because most probably what you would do is bring out your phone like this. You'll bring out your phone like this the moment he leaves, after you've shot him down. The moment he leaves, you would bring out your phone like this and make a TikTok like this, or whatever the fuck this is, TikTok, or tweet. And then you would say, oh, this creep just tried to approach me. Look, there he is, filming the back of him and that. That's why they would never ever approach now. Fuck that.
please.
And the majority of men, I think a lot of them are going to start on that, the self-focus thing. So they're going to, instead of looking outside, they're going to start looking inside and finding the worth within, because everything's within anyway. And that's a lot of that's going to happen. And then that's what's going to happen with the women. Oh, why are they not looking at me? Because, going back to what I was saying earlier with attractive women, that seems, not to say that that's all what they've got, but it seems to be at the forefront of their thing, is their beauty.
I'll take a
And that need for attention.
fucking construction worker catcall at this point.
So,
so it's almost like, so she can't live without that attention, or without someone approaching, or without anything like that. There's always like a need for that attention, a need, a craving for that attention. Like, she's even willing to the point that she's even willing to accept a catcall. It's wild,
Now, there are many people who are saying, well, and this is another video of the woman in the orange dress here. Again, very attractive women, and men are just not approaching them. And they're becoming frustrated by it. And as Con here points out, many women, not all of them, spent the majority of the 2010s bitching about rape culture and misogyny and catcalling and Me Too, and now mad that young men aren't comfortable approaching them. You created the problem. I don't think it's just young men. Although I think the age thing is an interesting...
Who said chivalry died and women killed it? Someone said that. That was lyrics, man.
Question. Because, I mean, this woman looks like she's in her early 20s. And, well, do men in their early 20s actually spend a lot of time dating anyway? It seems that a lot of Gen Z are quite shy, introverted, not great at approaching one another.
He said it right, man. Finally, a real person that said it right. Gen Z. I've been slipping into it saying Gen Z as well. It's Gen Z. Fuck.
And I mean, not entirely their fault. Probably a lot due to social media and the internet and the fact that they've got phones, so they don't have to actually go up and personally involve themselves. And they seem to have been losing the customs on how to show someone that they're interested. That isn't embarrassing or humiliating in some way, and that protects the dignity of both people involved. And I don't blame them. I mean, these are things that I think generally haven't been well passed down.
Yeah, definitely. And then as well, it's like Tinder as well, online dating as well. You know, that the online rise in online. We saw that graph before of like, it was running through the timeline of, I think, 1980s up until present time of where people, how they met. And you would see family, school, friends is the majority of in the beginning in the 80s and probably even before that. But that's where they met, like love couples or marriage or partners or girlfriend, boyfriend. That's how they met, family, friends, school, college, you know. And then as it comes more into like 90s, it goes like on late 90s, then it goes all to online, like almost instantly. Like by 05, it's all online, you know, it's crazy. So there's that. So, and it's online. And again, you've got to remember, online is all a fake persona. So everyone puts out a fake persona of their self. Like on Instagram, it's a fake persona. On Facebook, it's a fake persona. On Twitter, everywhere that they present themselves online, it's all like a fake persona. They're not living that life. We know that. That's how people are. They put on the front as if their life is like that, but really they're just grey and crying, you know. Not that bad, but you know what I'm saying? So it's that front that they've got to protect. So it's like layers of lies, of all bullshit, of all just hoping to find love. You know, you got to cut that layer out and connect with the people. But like she's saying, the men are going to be like, I don't want to get involved. You might put me on a TikTok.
You know, I remember my dad telling me,
It's
just
wild.
got to go and ask.
Just got to go and ask.
And the worst
yeah.
you can say is no. I mean, that's not true.
it,
The worst you can do is laugh at you.
Yeah, no, well, laugh is all right, but it don't matter. You can laugh back, but the worst that you could actually say is just no.
But that hasn't happened to me, but I can imagine.
Well, what would they do? Laugh? No. You just go back and just walk away. Simple. The laugh would make them seem very weird if you you seem lovely. Would you like to have a drink? No. You go, you just look at them square in the face and go and walk away. That would be weird. You dodged a bullet.
That happens, and it's absolutely harrowing. But
Fuck, man.
at the end of the day,
you
as
know?
a man,
He said it's harrowing. Fucking hell. I need to teach classes. The class would be called How to Live. Fucking hell.
it's tough, and you will get over it. It's not the end of the world.
Relax, man. For fuck's sake.
But the times that it does work, then you know, when you think, okay, you know, that woman actually seemed to quite like me, and I'm going to go up and ask her out. It's actually really gratifying, and you feel like you've accomplished something. I said I only done it once, but now I'm thinking.
You sit there, you go, I've done it. You walk around and start saying, I am him. I'm the one.
Thinking about it, I have actually done it a few more times than that. It was only once that I walked past this woman, and I was just like, wow, she's really attractive, and I was single at the time, and walked up to her. But other times where it's, you know, like I had a date with a girl who sold internet. She was, you know, one of the women on the street, you know, people on the street who's trying to sell broadband.
Yeah,
or whatever,
yeah.
You know, like 15,
One of
20
those.
years ago. I can't remember how long now. And I didn't want it, but I ended up getting it because she was really cute. And I asked her on a date, and she was like, "Yeah, okay, great." It didn't
That's
go anywhere,
cute.
but like, you know, it was no big deal.
It's
But I ended up
whatever.
with that broadband for a goddamn year.
It's like he paid through the teeth. Not a year, bro. He's lying. That's an 18-month contract minimum. And then that would have been the old school days with the dongle, 1 gigabyte limit. Like, limit of internet. 1 gigabyte a month. I remember we got that, bro. We got it because it come through with a laptop, but 1 gigabyte dongle internet. Shit was so bad.
But the point is, when you
Like 6 YouTube videos, it's a wrap.
when you do it, and
And us, man, were on LimeWire downloading, you know, the whole of Eminem's discography and the whole of Iron Maiden's discography. Fucking hell. Shout out LimeWire, man. Helping out the fucking, you know, breadline people and the ones below the breadline. Come on. And the ones that wouldn't have a hope of buying an album.
goes quite well, then okay, great, you know. But anyway, that's not the point I'm making. The point I'm making is there's definitely an atmosphere that was created by the feminism of the 2010s.
Yeah.
And this, I think, genuinely has had effects. I mean, you know, Me Too,
100%.
the hysteria about
100%.
catcalling, and misogyny, and rape.
The whole lot, and the like I say, the social media era as well, especially where it's like people filming in gyms and then catching out creeps and all that when they're not even looking. That all that weird culture. So men are just like, fuck that. We all see in these videos. We're all able to see these videos because everyone's on their fucking phone, but we all see these videos and then we're just like, nah. You know, if you value yourself, you go, nah, fuck that. I'm removing myself from a situation like that. I don't even want to be in a situation like that. So they don't go out, they don't approach women, they don't do none of that.
Culture and all
They focus within.
that sort of stuff. Yeah, you can say thanks to Anita Sarkeesian, who herself probably been catcalled 1 or 2 times. She's not hideous, but you know, who had to marry herself incidentally, and now these women are feeling the effects of it. That's definitely an issue, and there are lots of women all over the place. It's not just like the odd TikTok video, like this one here. I'm wondering if guys still approach women they don't know but are attracted to, or this basically never happens anymore. I, as a woman, don't get approached while walking the street in the grocery store, etc. Men seem to like me at work and on dating apps, but the approach thing from strangers just doesn't happen. And what's really funny is they're looking, going through this and being like, you know, oh, maybe we need to have some sort of social signal, like dropping a handkerchief,
that's
see
hilarious.
if the guy's interested.
That's
And
hilarious.
there was someone in this thread. I was reading through it before I started recording.
Wear a fucking t-shirt, man. We just all wear the t-shirt. We all got a t-shirt that we wear. I'm interested. You know, looking for someone. Fuck knows. You just wear it when you need to, and anyone else wearing it, you match if you're attracted to them.
They're like, yeah, but what if the guy doesn't pick it up? That'd be devastating. Absolutely devastating.
Dudes walking by just kicking the handkerchief. Oh.
I don't know. I can't find the thing, but okay, yeah, it would, but at least it wouldn't be like obvious. At least you could play it off as if, oh, I just dropped that. I didn't mean to drop it.
Yeah, it's minor. Yeah. I get what you mean.
So yeah, you've got like other videos of women who are just trying to think of ways to get guys to approach them, because again,
So what? But wait, why won't they approach the guys? Is there like a law? Why are they so hell-bent on getting guys to approach them? What, so they're dying to get guys to approach them. When the guys come, they just shoot them down. That's what the aim is. Is this what this is about? Like, I don't get it. If it's such an issue, go approach the guy. Like, what the fuck? What
like
the fuck?
I think for
Equality, right? You're a boss bitch, right? Come on, you got a job now. You can pay your bills, yeah? Come on. Approach me, bitch.
a lot of
No, I'm not going to get up off my tube seat. I'm sitting there. Equality, right, bitch? No, I'm joking.
women,
I'm
it's
still sitting.
not necessarily that they are, you know, actually they want loads of guys to be hitting on them. But what I think
It's
is
an
just
attention crave or
for them
something.
to feel secure about themselves.
Yeah, 100%. A lot of this has got to do with that. That's another pathway from that. What I was saying, the attention thing is like the need to validate themselves through that. So it's like getting the attention is like another like tick, like, yes, confirmation. You are still good, girl. You're still fucking got it. You're still fucking beautiful. Good on ya because of that. But when they see that attention going, they must be, fuck, I must be fucking ugly. Oh, fuck. It's a madness. It actually is madness. When you think about it, it's like, this is a mental issue, man.
And also gives them something interesting
Like, it's identity crisis and shit. People, everyone has it. Like, it's mad.
to say about the night. Like, it gives them a social status over other women.
Yeah.
These two are talking about instantly.
Yeah, they like to, like, they might just have a group chat, all the women in the world. They must have a group chat and they go, yeah, I got approached by 10 guys today. Shit, I'm top of the board today. The other bitch goes, nah, I got 12. Damn, man. I got 17. Fuck. I got -1. What?
It gives them sort of like, it's a story, right? that they can tell their friends and say, "Oh, yeah, this guy approached me. Oh my God, he was this, he was that, whatever."
Yeah. And that coupled with the self-esteem, like, it boosts your self-esteem. Like, yeah, it's just fucked.
But also, it reassures them. Oh, right, no, I am still.
It reassures them,
attractive.
yeah.
Because a couple of years ago, I remember doing a video about women when they get older and they start to feel invisible, and it's because, like, when you're a young and attractive woman, you at least know that men notice you, and I think that for a lot of attractive young women, they feel important. They feel, oh, right, no, I have a place in society, and these guys are looking at me, they're checking me out. Even if they're not approaching me, I'm on their radar.
I'm important.
Right?
Yeah, I'm important. I'm desired.
They understand that I am a thing that matters in the grand scheme of male-female relationships. And so in society itself, I am sort of put on the map. But what these women are really complaining about is, I think, that they feel that they aren't on the map anymore. And this is the same thing that the older women were complaining about. When women get to like the 40s and 50s, and men are no longer just checking them out. You know, they no longer catch men just having
that one thing that you had that you used to flaunt in your 20s, that one thing is now gone in your 40s and 50s. It's like
a sideward glance, admiringly, which, again,
cat lady.
The feminists have done a superb job of stigmatizing this, but actually I think for a lot of women, and just a tangent on this, think about the kind of women who are feminists. Very rarely.
Yeah, it's really ugly women, not attractive women, not women that get catcalled, not women that are like, oh, she's hot. Nah, man, these feminists are ugly women that actually probably struggle with getting men. They struggle so much that they've refused to look within and go, maybe I'm the problem. Like, every relationship has failed. They never have got a callback, for example. Why is it, they're wondering? They've never wondered to think, let me look within. So they've created so much hate to the opposite. They go, it's a man problem then. It's all men's fault. And all of them ugly thumbs. They all look like thumbs.
The attractive ones, right?
Hell.
Very rarely the ones who are getting catcalled.
Sorry for them.
So in a way, feminism was kind of like a negative mating strategy.
And I'm like convinced, like, when we see like beauty and we see like ugliness, I think that's like only a shade of what's going on inside of them. You can only imagine how a disgruntled, ugly fucker, beast of a person, personality to match, how that inside must be rotten. And then the opposite on the beauty.
And they've ruined it for the decent-looking women. And you can thank your sisters on that one. They were fighting for your rights, not to feel flattered when you're walking around at night in your best clothes, looking as gorgeous as you can. Like, your sisters have done this for you. But I think they're entering the same status as women who grow older. And so, when women get to like the 50s...
It's mad, we're hitting like 20s and then fucking 50s.
Men are no longer... they're no longer a presence on the radar. They're no longer, maybe she's maybe she'd be interested or something.
She's a prospect.
That no longer happens because men just aren't thinking, okay, I want a 50-year-old woman.
Yeah.
Pick up a 50-year-old woman. So it's one of those things that the older invisible women who didn't get married and don't have kids...
Yeah, I think what did they do then? They fucked it up, man. They kept rejecting all the way. They were too high on the rejection buzz and the attraction and like being attractive, getting the attention, but rejecting as well. All that buzz, they got high on it that they forgot to actually pick up a man. Now they're left in the mire, in the dust with cats. Schrodinger's cats. But you don't even know. You don't even know. You're unsure.
This is one of the things that, by the way, ladies,
I know, pray for
you're going to want to get married and have kids so you don't turn into one of these invisible women.
Yeah.
It will happen to you too, because this is the nature of what the manosphere uncharitably but fairly calls the wall.
So when you hit the wall.
When you reach the menopause, frankly, you stop being a viable mate in evolutionary terms. And then that just means that men just don't generally tend to check you out. And younger women, it seems, are actually encountering this firsthand. And so they're strategizing, what can we actually do to not be invisible? Because, we're still potential mates. What can be done? I mean, this is a fascinating video. This is absolutely fascinating. Let's watch this.
Scene is getting so bad in New York City that I am seeing on TikTok there are girls going into Midtown during the week and stealing Finance Bros salads for lunch. And
That's
then
sad.
looking their name up from the salad order on LinkedIn
Oh, that's sad, bro.
and then messaging them through there and being like, hey, oh my god, so sorry, I grabbed your salad, like, let me just make it up to you and buy you a new one.
Ah, it's so sad, bro. Oh my god.
And that's how they're like sliding it, which honestly, smart. Why are we stealing men's salads? Like, why can't they just come up to us at a bar? Like, why is it getting to this point? Men, just please step up, or you're...
See, again, but in some way, like, I get from her that, again, it's men's fault. Like, come on, men, step up. What? Bitch, what? Again, it's men's fault. That's the energy I'm getting from this bitch. It's a madness. It's a mazza out there, boys.
Salad's gonna fucking get taken. Your lunch is gonna get taken every week. Like, I'm seeing girls get so creative these days. Like, they're making bracelets with their phone numbers on them and giving them to you guys at the bars. They are taking pictures of you sneakily and then being like, hey, oh my god, making it their phone screen, and being like, hey, can you take a picture of me and my friends so you can see that your picture is their home screen. All just different ways to try to talk to you guys, because you...
That'd be so fucking scary. That would be so fucking scary. If I'm at a bar or at a pub or whatever, chilling, looking around and that, and then a girl comes up to me, like I get nudged or tapped on the shoulder. Oh, what's happened? You look around and the girl's like, could you take a picture of me and my friend? You go, oh yeah, lovely. You get it, and it's like a picture of you on their home screen. I'll throw the phone and run out of the bar. Throw the phone and run out of the bar. Fucking rape, baby reindeer. Fucking baby, rape. I'm gonna get raped. I'll run around screaming rape. I'm gonna get raped.
guys don't come up to us in New York City, and it's crazy.
That's bad. Imagine that the other way around now. You go into jail.
Okay,
Madnesses,
some of that
bro.
look weird. If I talked to a woman and she had my picture as her phone screen, I'm like,
Yeah, that's fucking creepy.
what the hell's happening, man?
Yeah, and literally from the time of you at the bar as well. You're in the same outfit. Just it was a picture 2 minutes ago. Like, what the fuck, bitch?
Is this like some sort of weird, creepy Truman Show thing? But
No, bro, that's not Truman Show. That's Baby Reindeer. That's stalker. That's killer. I'm gonna murder you, motherfucker. That's what that is. In the corridor. No, not in the corridor. In the alleyway. You're gonna get murdered.
there we go. I mean, that is clever and creative. Oh, I took your salad
It's
by
not
accident.
creative. It's not clever. And it's not creative. It's fucking creepy and scary.
Then, you know, blah blah blah. But this is what I mean. Like, women will signal that they're interested, but I guess
In weird and creepy ways. What the fuck is up with these bitches, man?
if they're not getting approached at all, well, this is actually becoming a problem for them, isn't it?
Yeah.
Again, there are loads of videos of very attractive women who are just like, why can't I get a man? And one can't help but feel that it might be a sort of confluence. I think technology
Yeah.
definitely has a role to play in this, and the kind of
Yeah.
unwinding of society and the shared social customs and traditions that instructed men and
Yeah.
women on how exactly to actually meet one another. I think that is genuinely a thing that's happened. Although
It's like I imagine a lot of people would like a non-conventional way of meeting their partner. Like they would daydream of a way of meeting their partner which is non-conventional, not with the phone, not on the dating app, not it's a different way. The way I met your mother was special. You know, I'm sure a lot of people would think that way, but then they block themselves when it comes to the actual time. They block themselves from it because they go into that social norm. Go, what the fuck? No, bitch, what? We're here in the middle of a field.
obviously can't quantify it in any way. But I also do think it's the
I just fell out of a helicopter, bitch. You was just riding your bike. Like, we're in a field. This is meant to be.
feminism.
She swipes, left or I don't know what it is on Tinder.
I do think that
To
like,
reject
a
the
lot of
reject
men
one.
feel like they were essentially kind of beaten out of ever approaching women. And they're like, Jesus Christ, I don't want to come across as like some insane creep or anything. But Lisa Britton here makes a good point. There's a trend of women asking, well, what's wrong with men? Maybe they're asking the wrong question. And someone replies, well, they should hang out in the forest. I'm sure the bears would approach them.
I mean, J. Powell Wells coming with lyrics right here. That's bars, man. That's bars. True. Go to the bears, man. They'll save you.
Well,
They care.
touche. But this is something that a lot of men are worried. They worry about coming off as creepy.
Yeah.
And so it's like, well,
It's because of the fucking the outweighing shits. It's bullshit, and all of it is facade. All of it again is all facade. All constructions that we make to block each other. Why? I don't know. Mental illness, isn't it? Sickness of the mind.
there's the whole problem with feminism is that, I mean, there are lots of problems with feminism, but one of the main issues with feminism and why most women are not.
What's the opposite of feminism then? What would it be? Masculinism. I don't know what it would be. Meninism. I don't know. Malinism. I don't know.
Feminists, right? I remember back in like 2014 or whatever, the feminists were like 80% of women agree with gender equality, and yet only like 10% of women call themselves feminists. Why? And it's because feminism contains within it a dark animus against men as men. They hate men, and they actually seek to destroy men. They seek to.
Yeah. It's not the pursuit of equality, it's the pursuit of superiority. We've been saying this.
Unseat them from their positions of power and authority.
Yeah.
Because they're men, not because they've done anything wrong. They just are resentful and spiteful against men. And if these women were allowed to control the discourse for a decade, which they were, well, unsurprisingly, that does have consequences.
Yeah.
That does have a knock-on effect that people go, oh, right, okay. If for some reason this is representative of women, and we all agree that the feminists represent women, well, then things change to, you get a natural and reasonable reaction to what is being broadcast. And so men are like, right, okay, I'm not allowed to approach women anymore. I don't want to come off as some guy out of Mad Men or something, some dinosaur. And so a lot of men just won't.
Dinosaur.
Even if they see an attractive girl and they think, oh, God, I wish I could. Apparently a lot of them don't. And now the women are beginning to notice this. And a lot of men just have never approached a woman in person. And 70% of men say the number one reasons they don't approach women is fear of rejection. So this is another thing. Like, and this is something
That's
that...
so weird. That's like such a massively weird statistic. And the number's massive. Like, what was it, 60, 70%? That's like huge. A fear of getting rejection. It will tell you what sort of person it is, what sort of person you're dealing with, man, what sort of people we're dealing with, and a big fucking chunk of them.
When I was young...
The fear of rejection. So then it means they will never get out of their comfort zone. That means they will never grow then.
Women?
60 to 70%.
Actually... how to
Mad.
say it?
I should do that class, right? I should do it. How to live. I'm like a big...
There was less
piss-taker.
need for performative cruelty, right? Because when I was young, there was no social media. You weren't going to record this, put it up. You weren't going to share it online and get loads of upvotes.
You were just you, innit?
Likes.
You were just you, like, it was just how you were. Like, it's just you. You know what I mean? Not a fake persona that you create online.
Like, there
And it's all glossy.
was no, a girl would tell like 3 or 4 of her friends, her close circle of friends, and they'd titter and whatever when you walk by. But there was nothing really
It's minor,
in being
yeah.
performatively sort of
Rejected.
belligerent. When
Like, even the rejection thing is not even that bad. Like, it's not bad. I think the majority of these people, once they do it, and they realise rejection is not bad, they go, oh, all right then. It's one of them situations. It's like, so petrified to get in the water when you were as a kid. Even your parents lifting you in, you're like, feet, pulling in, not touching the water. But the moment you go in, you're like, oh, this is it. before you know it, 5 minutes later, you're fucking jumping in.
Rejecting someone. And so, honestly,
It's
I
like
know
that.
I'm going to sound like old man.
And bro, a lot of this is in everything in life, not only dating and not only jumping in the pool when you're a kid. Everything in life is like that. Like, you have these misconceptions of it. But, you know, you have this fear, misconception, bullshit, which other people have programmed into your mind, society have programmed into your mind, and so you never do it. And then you miss your blessing, and then you go, oh, why am I sad?
Here. But when I was younger, I mean, there were plenty of girls that I thought liked me that I asked out that didn't like me,
Yeah.
and they were quite kind when they said,
Yeah.
"Oh no, I no thank you," right? You know, I appreciate the offer, but no thank you.
Yeah.
And that's rough,
Normal. No, it's
but
normal.
it's not devastating.
It's not rough, it's normal. Like, what the fuck? It's what it is. Like, it's just what it is. Like, what's rough is raping a bitch. If you don't, that's fucking rough. Her rejecting you and saying, nah, I'm not interested. It's not rough, bro. It's normal.
And
If the bitch said, come here, let me rape you, then you'll be fucked. Dude. Then that's rough.
you know, within the next day, you just get over it and you carry on with your life. It's just the way that things go. Sometimes you roll the dice with someone that you either know or work with or whatever, and sometimes you don't get what you want. But I think that now there's a kind of hard edge to it, and I genuinely think it comes from feminism. I genuinely think it comes from a culture of thinking that men are basically oppressive and kind of hateful, frankly, and it's a culture that genuinely stigmatized men. And I can definitely see that as a younger man now, I would definitely say it's scarier as a younger man now to approach a woman.
100%, isn't it?
I could see why. I think this is more of an American thing. I get the feeling that over in Britain, it's probably still not that bad.
It's different.
Although I have to say,
Fuck
I'm just-
knows, bro.
judging from the young men I know in this age bracket that I know, because of course I never approach women. I don't go anywhere or do anything, and with women at all. But I can see why younger men now would feel like it's more worrisome than it was when I was young. But maybe I'm overreacting. Honestly, I want to open this up to you guys in the comments, because honestly, I don't know, and I'm just. But there's got to be something to it, right? There's got to be something here, because it is weird that you get very beautiful women going, well, where the hell are the men? And
No,
and
it's
then
like,
going, well,
it's
look,
not,
we're a bit too afraid.
it's not like where the hell are the men. It's like, why the hell ain't the men approaching me? Look how cute I look. Why are men not approaching me? For me, it's a bit weird because it's showing me that you're hell-bent on this attention. You're hell-bent on this attention. You need it. You crave it. You're going to die without it, motherfucker. That's how it seems to me. Like, if it's such a big issue, which it clearly ain't, it's just lacking the attention that they so much crave. If it was such a big issue, you would approach the man. You would go and you would approach the guy. 99% of the guy will be like, yeah, I'm down. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck is... The weird shit is that weird shit of, I need this attention. If I don't get this fucking attention, something horribly has gone wrong.